What's up, guys? Vic, Cambodian Holiday. Evidently, Kyle, KP's Toys, Black Rain of Death rained over me again today because I did a video full on about a little mini haul and some black walls, and something happened between the time I did the video and tattooed. It even said it was uploaded and all that, and now the video is like poof, like just disappeared. So I'm gonna make a quick one before my next appointment. Recap: the Studebaker, pretty sick. I think I'm gonna slam this thing and weather it. Like I don't do that to everything. I got a couple in here I can't show because one's going to my homie Tex. We're working out a little thing, and another one's going to another person that's helping me out. But I want it to be a surprise. I got this four-wheel drive Suburban Carrier. Figure maybe some light weathering and some, as PJ would say, some fat ass meats on it to make it look more like a four-wheel drive. Can't show you the other two, like I said. Want that to be a surprise for Tex and the other person that's helping me get Camaros and whatnot. And it brings me to a quick point. There was a K-Day, either a K-Day mail-in or just a Kmart mail-in. It was it's basically like this car here, but it had pink. I think it was gray and pink, but it had the blown motor sticking out of the hood, but the same basic pudgy little body style with the spoiler, heavy Chevy. If anybody can part with one of those, whether it be carded or just in good shape, like I'd like to have that one too. If somebody could help me out, I could make sure you get something cool for that. Changed up from coffee to Pepsi now. I'm gonna just quickly go through these again because it sucks. Thanks, Kyle. Got the Rock Buster, and I have this. All the tempos are there. I have this in both lime green and this color. What's really sick of these, if you can find them with tampos and still have the little plastic roll cage not all beat the hell and back, that's a big deal. These came from a customer. Got the Mercedes-Benz C111. All the tampos are there, and when the doors still function nicely, it's a big deal. I remember that as a kid. Really clean. And if you guys remember, my homie Jorge Medina sent me a box, a little trade, and then as an extra, he sent me this old Blackwall Torino stalker. And I mentioned to you guys that there was some Monte Carlo stalkers that I dug. It's super clean, got all the tampos on it. One that I got lucky and got. There's a yellow version of this one, number 38, that's pretty awesome with different tampos. I'll find that eventually. And then I'm a sucker for Nomads. I like all Nomad wagons. And I like Super Chromes. I got very fortunate to get the Alive 55. Pretty solid, clean. On these, sometimes over time the weather and elements and shit get to them, but not these. Like the Super Van, super dope, like very nice, no smudges or blemishes. Then the Hemi Hauler Barracuda funny car, it's gold but still considered a super chrome, and it still has the roll cage, which is always a big deal, and the body's still intact. So all three of those are pretty sick. And then I like collecting this casting, the AOK. I have an RLC one. I got the maroon one. The one I'm really after would be the grail of these little guys. I've got one with Kiss on it too. The one that would be the grail for me is there's a maroon one of these that either has gray hub, Goodyear with Goodyear tires, or the white hub with Goodyears. I'm trying to run up on that one. And then the Pack-In Pacer. All the tampos are there. One of the earlier ones, there's an orange one, and this one I got both of those. And you might have remembered it in the Totinos, I think, with Moon Disc from Pop Culture back in the day. And then Champion DGK. We're always talking about these hot birds. This thing's pretty mint here. Blackwall hot bird. Got all the stripes and everything. I also have 2 carded one of these Ultra Hots from the 80s that's never been opened. And I try to get every color. I've actually got a, it's not on display right now. I have a bunch of jammers to protect my other stuff. And as you can see, this jammer is pretty solid. But I have a jammer that's got a super chrome gold. One of those I paid $0.25 for. Then sorry guys, it won't come out. Mint, Larry's towing. Got all the stuff in the back. KC light still on top. One of my favorite ones. There's an RLC and then there's like a yellow version of this, and then the one back in the day, either back here or up here, had a phone number on it. It was actually a legit phone number, so they had to quit making that one. I'd like to find that one day, or the RLC one, but that record's always been one of my favorites. What's really cool about it is this was that earlier issue that had the turquoise camper. I took and put acetate glass and paisley curtains, some mud flaps with back off on them. Of course, did the wheel swab, chicken lights, all that stuff. Painted the camper, put reflector tape on the back. But basically, if you take the shell off of this, it's almost the same as this guy, only this has metal wheel wells, whereas this one has plastic like a little table in it. But I thought that made that truck look a lot better than the damn lame ass turquoise camper top. Who has a turquoise camper top? But anyway, big into these guys, these high-tail haulers. I buy these in any condition. This one's actually metal flake. This one's more like a petty blue, like French blue. I have 2 of these that are mint. And one of these I'm after that's going to be pretty sick is a cranberry looking color one. And the hood, instead of having flames, it says like good old pick 'em up. And it's got Real Riders on it, either white or gray Real Riders with good years. It's going to be my grill for one of these, but these things are sick. And then when we did all the fantasy car, top 5 fantasy cars and muscle cars and whatnot, PJ and some other people mentioned this stage fried, and I've got this one, and it's pretty mint. Everything about it's sick. One of these days I'm going to find another one of these, and I'm going to put Real Riders on it and trick it out, detail it, weather it. And I'm not doing it to this one. This thing's beautiful. And then, like I said, sorry guys, I got an appointment coming, or else I'd go a little slower. Got the U.S. mail. It's only got a couple small flea bites, but they're more like factory flea bites from out of the blister. It's not like played with anywhere. All the white is there. Like sometimes tampos aren't perfect when you get them. Of course, the door's open. Currently, they have the Black Widow pop culture one with the slot wheels on it. It's pretty cool. And then Z-Wiz. And I got 2 of these. I got a silver one and I got a green variation. Like I say, I don't only collect current. Really like blackwalls and the ones with the gold Ultra Hot wheels on them. Got this minty T-Bird, pretty sick. They made tons of variations of this car. This one's pretty clean. And then the GMC, there was the Stripes Retro Entertainment. And currently is the Doctor Strange that a few people have gotten. And I remember a green one of those when I was a kid too. And the big deal back in the day was the rivalry of the Snake and the Mongoose. Got a mint condition. This thing's super minty. I just got to get the Snake now, but the body works. The wheels aren't even bent up or anything. Really cool. And a couple more. Got like this Indy car. All the tampos still in place. And this guy here. And what's funny about this, it has an American flag, but the bottom of the base says Canada. Like it was a Canadian version of a car with American tampos. It's kind of weird, but I've heard of other Canadian versions of stuff. But like I say, guys, please just keep me in mind on those Camaros, 67s, and heavy Chevys and whatnot. And I'll make it worth your time. I'll send you something cool. Text, you got something coming from this haul that wasn't shown, and I got another guy that's going to be helping me out. You know who you are. I'm going to send you some cool shit too. But if anybody can find that, I think it's gray, pink, and black. It's got a blower sticking out with a spoiler. It's the heavy Chevy. For what I understand, it was a Kmart mail-in. The only way you could get it. I'd really like to have one of those. If y'all could help out, we'll make something happen. But sorry this video was quicker. KP's Reign of Death will quit screwing with me, then all the videos will go perfect. But just messing with you, Kyle. But anyway, peace, guys. Let me know what you think. I thank everybody for subscribing and helping me. Since this video last night, I went home. The video previously yesterday, I went home and I had 3 new friends helping out, wanting to send me Camaros and stuff to help me already, and subscribing and whatnot through Instagram, and I really appreciate it, guys. Peace.